Hey guys, it's Rebecca Oberstadt. Welcome to my room. I've been seeing these really cute ads lately on TV, and I had an idea. They're basically talking about, the whole pay it forward thing, but people forgot pay it forward, which is basically unconsciously or subconsciously, you can do something nice for somebody else and not expect any payback for it. And I'm talking like help somebody to their car with groceries, or open the door for them, or even hold the door for them. Or like what I did was I made a whole bunch of earrings. I made 25 of them, and just randomly when people would come into my shop, I would just, if they weren't going to buy anything, I would just hand them a pair of earrings, and they're like, what's this? And I had these cute little aqua green cards, and it said PIF on the front, and on the back it said do something nice for somebody else. And that's all that it was required, and they didn't have to pay for the earrings. They didn't have to do anything else other than tell me that they're gonna do something nice. Now whether or not they did is on them, but I did my part paying it forward. So there are other ways to pay it forward. You can smile at somebody randomly, wave at people. And like, there was a thing a while back about people that commit suicide, and it said that if that person had received a smile that day, or a wave, or a hi, or how are you doing, that could have helped them not push themselves over the edge and commit suicide. So I want to put this out there, and you can comment on this video and tell me what you think. But I think that everybody, no matter where you are, no matter what language you speak, no matter what country you're in, do something nice for somebody else. Smile at random people, and I'm talking just throughout your day. And if you don't see anybody during your day, then do it the next day. But do something nice for somebody else. Try and do it once a day. Not only will it raise your endorphins and make you feel better because you're doing something for somebody else, and it's selfless. You're not doing anything for personal gain. And you know what? Karma is really a bitch, because if, say, the biggest jerk to you was hounding you every day. Now, recently, I was bullied by somebody in a medical facility, and they used my personal information that they got from the system to contact me via email and social media. And the girl still has her job. And she threatened me for days, told me to kill myself, told me how ugly I was. Well, you know what? This is my bed, and I'm going to show you something. See that stuffed monkey? My grandmother made her. She's older than I am. And see my Sesame Street pillowcase? And this one has kittens on it. Let's see, how many more pillows do I have? No, the other ones are just white. But you know what? My room is pretty eclectic when it comes to things. I mean, look at this. Books. Books, books, books. And that's only part of my book collection. I've got boxes of them, boxes and boxes. And a lot of people don't realize that I do a lot of reading. And I used to do a lot of reading. And I'm not stupid by any means, and if I am uninformed on something and somebody asks me a question, I'll let them know I don't know. But you know what? I make a mental note to look it up. So when it comes to people being bullied, people bully people because usually they're afraid of them, or they've got something that person lacks. And well, mine is my crazy, I mean, this, I'm serious. This is just got out of bed hair. This is what it looks like. And I'm actually still in my PJs, which is a Bike Week t-shirt and a pair of shorts. So, People do stuff every day that is not right. And maybe, just maybe, by being nice to one person and they're nice to somebody else, maybe we can make this a happier place to live. You know, there's like, what, 7 billion people on this planet, and, you know, there's certain cultures that teach respect, and I live in the United States, and that is not something they teach here anymore. Heck, they don't even teach, you know, handwriting. Back when my mom went to school, they had to learn handwriting, like perfect, beautiful handwriting. My handwriting looks like either a lawyer or a doctor's. You can't read it. Half the time I can't even read it. So, there were days in my past, especially when I lost my children, like when my son died in 2001, it broke my heart, and it was really hard. Had somebody said, it's gonna be okay, or you can get past this, or I'm here for you, I think that would have made a big difference in how I looked at things. Instead of, well, there must have been something wrong with you, or something wrong with your baby, or, you know, you did something wrong. That's what I was told. And, you know, I think people do hurtful things because they're scared of them, and or intimidated by them, or they just want to be nasty. So I'm putting this out there. I know I'm almost 7 minutes here, but do something nice for somebody other than yourself. Don't think about yourself for at least one time a day. Do something nice. I mean, recently I gave a book to somebody to help them study for a class they were taking, because it was something that I took years ago and they needed it, and it actually helped them. And then somebody else needed contacts and stuff to help build their business, and I keep a binder full of business cards, and so that helped them. I built 3 websites for free for people to expand their online presence. That helped them. I also helped somebody else with building social media accounts, where I set up a LinkedIn account, a business Facebook page, a Facebook profile that was just business, you know, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, those kinds of things. I help them set all those up to help their business so that they can post little quippy things about this, that, and everything else. And right now we're working on doing podcasts and vlogs together so that they can, again, expand their business. And guess what? I'm not charging them anything to do this. Nothing. Because I look at my time, and I can equate it to a lot of things, but it makes me feel good to help people. And even if they're crap to me, and I mean absolute crap to me, which some of these people have been, it doesn't make it right for me to turn around and do crap stuff to them. So keep that in mind when you see somebody down and you want to go, ha 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 ha, I told you so, just because you were nasty to me, that this is what you get. Don't be like that. Go and give them a hug if they're okay with hugs, or pat them on the back, or do the whole pat and rub thing on the upper part of their back, because you know what? It brings us back to when we were infants, and that was a comforting thing for us, to be in our mother's arms and to have her pat our back or to rub our back. And some babies, like my babies, when they were little and they couldn't sleep, they'd lay on their tummy, and I would just rub their back until they would fall asleep. So as we age, there are certain things that we don't realize it, but it will trigger in our mind that, oh, that was something comforting that my mom used to do. And they don't realize it as an adult, but that makes a big difference. And when you give somebody a hug, don't just go, you know, like, either give them a little bit of a squeeze, and I'm not talking like a grope and feel kind of thing. I mean, you can still keep your distance and give somebody a hug, but give them a hug, pat them on the back, rub their back all at the same time. And say something to them quietly that says, this is going to get better. You know, you're going to get through this. And you'll never know how much that means to somebody. So, with that being said, I put this out to you. If you don't like the idea, that's fine. Don't dislike my video just because you don't like what I'm saying. But maybe, just maybe, it will change your mind on how you perceive things, or stuff that you do during the day will make you think twice about, oh, that was really nasty. I can't believe I did that. And you know what? I am guilty of all of them, except for bullying. I do my very best not to bully somebody or to pick on them because they're different. I have been through a lot of stuff in my life, and I did a lot of nasty things when I was younger, and you know what? I'm paying for it now with my health. I have congestive heart failure, which I just found out. My mammogram just came back positive again, so now I have an MRI scheduled on my breast, and they're telling me that the spot that I had in my breast got bigger, so now I have to contact my surgeon again and have him re-review all the films and see what he thinks. You know, it's like, I look back at all the bad things that I did, and I'm like, man, no wonder why I have a seizure disorder. No wonder why I have this horrible disease called fibromyalgia. No wonder why this, and this. You know, it really puts things into perspective. So that's something else to think of. Every nasty thing that you do will come back to you. I don't care what religion you are, or what you believe, or whether you believe in karma or not, but you know what? What you put out comes back, and it comes back several fold. So think about that next time you're nasty to somebody. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. You know, I have a lot of love out there for a lot of people. Whether or not they love me back, that's a whole other story. That's on them. But I respect a lot of people, and some people, you know, respect is earned. It's not something you freely get. You have to earn respect. The other thing is, I don't hate anybody for what they look like, or what color they are, or what religion they belong to. I might dislike somebody for how nasty they are, or the things that they say, or how they are on the inside, or up here, or what comes out of here. Not because of what they look like, or what they are, or where they come from. So think about that next time you look at somebody differently because of what religion they are. Because you never know who you're talking to, what makes them happy and what makes them sad. So think about that. I'm Rebecca Oberstadt. I live in very hot, sunny Central Florida. It is 99, 98 degrees outside right now with a heat index of 107. It's supposed to rain later this afternoon, so hopefully it'll cool down. But my alarm just went off on my phone, so I have to go get ready for my cardiologist appointment. So I will see you guys later. Have a good day. Do something nice. Be kind to somebody just because.